It is cold this morning, ladies and gentlemen. How cold, you might ask? Well, that right there, you see where I just scratched, is frost. It is chilly, but eating that cold soaked breakfast, like I said, and just sitting here in the sleeping bag, doing what I can not to get out of it, but knowing that I have to if I want to get done for today. So I'm gonna get all this junk packed up and get moving. My shoes are nice and sparkly from the frost, but you can see where the warmth of my shoe is already melting it. We're on the road. It is 5:35. Pretty good, considering got to bed around 10 last night because it took a while to get in, but I will take it. Now the 30-ish mile road walk begins. I'll have to slow my pace down just a little bit. You're welcome. And there's a cow. Hello, water source. Hi, folks.
Junction. They built the railroad.
Little hiker section at the convenience store in Leadore. That's pretty cool. They got north sides and things like that. A couple to-go things. They're doing pretty good. Some hats, Epsom salts. Bunch of stuff back here. What do we got? Pop-Tarts and such. Oh, and fuel. So I got a hitch into salmon from Leadore. It was awesome, like 45 seconds afterwards, and we went and caught some really cool Amish store stuff, and now I'm here in the beautiful town of Salmon, just killing time, about to link up with Laura. So I'm gonna go walk around and see what there is to see in the town of Salmon, Idaho. Hey, good afternoon, folks. We'll go ahead and do the closeout today. But ended up being a decent day of hiking, starting off at that campground with all of the cows. It was wild. Actually had some coyotes howl throughout the night, which was pretty cool. And then that got all the cows upset, so the cows started mooing. But ended up knocking out the road miles, getting up to Bannock Pass, and then making my way into the town of Leadore. Actually got there with perfect timing. Met up with another hiker named Spaceman. He was actually finishing up his Triple Crown with this last little bit of section here. I believe it's from Chief Joseph Pass up to West Yellowstone, and then he will be done. It's amazing, and it was so fun to meet him. But anyways, it was perfectly timed because basically as soon as I got to Bannock Pass, which leads into Leadore, we had both reached out to a shuttle to come pick us up because there was almost no traffic on that road, and they arrived very shortly thereafter. I was able to get into town, have a quick meal, and then I wanted to hitch to Salmon because Laura wasn't off work yet. So I was like, well, let me see if I can decrease the distance here and make life a little bit easier for her. So I got very lucky. I was actually hitching for maybe 45 seconds and got picked up by a wonderful couple and had some great conversation. They were so fun because they had asked me, have you ever been to an Amish like deli or an Amish furniture store? And I haven't. So we're like, okay, we're going to stop at one. So we stopped in one, and I had to stop myself from buying so much because there was so much good looking food there and I was already hungry. So I settled on 2 fried pies and some cheese curds. And then we got back in the car, made it into Salmon, had a delicious meal, linked up with Laura, and boy, she was just fantastic. It was so much fun hanging out at her house and hanging out with her and her pups and just getting to know her a little bit better. And it was just so generous of her to open up her home to me. Thank you so much, Laura. You're freaking awesome. But tomorrow will end up being a 0 day, so I plan on going from Salmon back to Leadore, and then I'm going to stay at the Mustang Inn and then just rest up, get everything reset, and get ready to charge into the next section because it's going to be pretty difficult from Leadore to the town of Lima. From what I understand, it's pretty rough along the border. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Good night.